Do you ever come back from vacation and feel a deep pit in your stomach as you return to the same old grind? What if I told you that your vacations could be more than just an escape? They could be the blueprint for a life that actually feels like a permanent retreat. Stay with me because today I'm revealing how you can use your vacations to reverse engineer the life you've been dreaming of, but you didn't know how to create. Trust me, this is the missing piece that you've been searching for. Now, let's be brutally honest. You spent years building a life that looks good on paper, but feels exhausting to live. You're stuck in a routine, work, family obligations, and the never-ending to-do list. Sound familiar? The sad truth is, this routine is slowly draining your energy, your creativity, and your joy. Vacations give you a temporary reprieve, but what happens when you're back in the daily grind? You slip right back into the same old patterns, feeling more trapped than ever before. What if you could break that cycle and bring some of that vacation magic into your everyday life? Because if you don't, you'll keep waking up to the same exhausting routine year after year after year, wondering why nothing changes. Now, let's talk about how you feel on vacation. You're finally relaxed, you're truly happy, and you're actually living in the moment. But here's the thing, that feeling doesn't have to be limited to just a couple of weeks per year. The secret lies in the vacation mindset, that sense of freedom and joy and fulfillment you experience when you're away. What's actually stopping you from living like that every day? I think the problem is that most people don't even realize it's possible. You're stuck in a mindset that says happiness is something to be postponed until you've earned it. But let me ask you this. How much longer are you willing to wait to truly feel happy? If you don't change your approach, you'll risk living a life where true joy is always just kind of lingering and out of reach, only accessible during those fleeting vacation moments. So now, here's where the magic happens. Think about the best vacation you've ever been on. What made it so special? I went to Greece. I've gone to Jamaica. They were truly incredible. Think of the freedom, that lack of stress that you had, the ability to do exactly what you loved and move the way you want to move every day. Now, what if you could take those elements and reverse engineer them into your daily life? This isn't just a pipe dream. It is entirely possible when you start thinking strategically. But here's the reality. If you don't take action, you'll keep dreaming about a better life without ever actually living it. You'll continue to feel disconnected from the life you could have. The cost of not learning how to reverse engineer your life is expensive. It's the difference between living a life full of purpose and joy or merely just existing from vacation to the next, with nothing in between. Here's some more harsh truth. If you don't make these changes now, you're signing up for a lifetime of what ifs and missed opportunities. The vacations you take will continue to be like fleeting escapes from life that drains you instead of a life that fulfills you. You risk spending the next 10, 20, 30 years stuck in the same cycle, feeling more disconnected from your true self with each passing year. Do you really want to look back at your life and regret not taking this opportunity? Because the danger is real. Staying stuck means you sacrifice your happiness, your dreams, and ultimately your well-being. The cost of inaction is simply too high. The good news? You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Start by making small, intentional changes that bring the vacation mindset into your everyday routine. Maybe it's creating a morning ritual that fills you with peace or setting boundaries that protect your time and energy. These small shifts can create a ripple effect that can transform your life in ways you've never imagined. And here's the kicker. When you start implementing these changes, your life will improve. It's not just a possibility. stability. It is a certainty. But if you don't start now, you'll continue to live a life in a cycle of temporary highs followed by deep lows and waiting for the next escape, truly never satisfied. Let's face it, routine isn't just killing your joy. It's also suffocating your relationships. On vacation, you're more present, more open, and more connected with the people around you that you care about. But what happens when you're back home? You're too exhausted, too distracted, too caught up in the daily grind to truly connect with anyone. Imagine if you could bring that same level of presence and connection into your daily life. The truth is, I believe you can. By prioritizing what truly matters and letting go of the distractions that pull you away from meaningful connections, you can transform your relationships. But if you don't take action, you will risk allowing the most important relationships around you to deteriorate, becoming just another item on your never-ending to-do list. Think about the last time you truly felt passionate about something. Was it during vacation when you finally had time to explore a hobby or interest? Now, think about how often you let those passions slip away once you're back in your daily grind. Here is the truth. Your passions are not just for a vacation. They are essential to a fulfilling life. When you neglect what lights you up, you're essentially dimming your own spark. If you don't make time for your passions now, you risk living a life that feels flat, a life that lacks depth, creativity, and true fulfillment. Now, finally, let's talk about time. We often feel like there's never enough time. I know it, I've heard it all before, especially for ourselves. But here's the reality. How you spend your time is a reflection of what priorities you have and what you value. On vacation, you prioritize relaxation, joy, and connection. So why not do the same thing in your everyday life? If you don't take control of your time now, you'll continue to feel like you're living on a treadmill, constantly moving but never getting anywhere. The cost of not reclaiming your time is a life that feels like it's slipping away day by day without ever truly being lived. So here's the deal. Your next vacation isn't just a break. It's a chance to design the life you've always wanted. Don't let this opportunity slip through your fingers. Start reverse engineering your dream life now. If this video resonated with you, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss any of my future content. And drop a comment below sharing how you plan to use your next vacation to truly transform your life. I love to hear your ideas. Remember, this is not just about taking a break. It's about breaking free. Watch more of my videos to keep the inspiration going because you deserve a life that feels like your vacation every day. This is your moment. You deserve the soft life, and it starts with choices you make today. Thank you for watching. I'm out. Tamara Travels.